I'm going to show you how to break down this life-size model in Bambu Lab Studio. And this is great for anything that's bigger than your build plane. I'm going to show you how to use cut planes, aligning pins, and smart orientation to get it done. Now, I always try to approach the cutting process as if I was a wizard with OCD. So first we're going to import our model into Bambu Lab Studio. Then we're going to scale it to 1200%. Now, as you can see, this is going to be quite large on our build plate, but this is what a life-size halfling would be in a 1-to-1 ratio. Now, this is quite large compared to our build plate, so we're going to need to cut this into pieces. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this model, examine it, and see where we could cut it the easiest, meaning like cutting off some of the limbs, as well as cutting off the head and cutting the torso, as well as the long bow, or I should say in this case, the short bow. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the cut tool. We're going to angle it so we can cut off this first piece. And once we get our angle completely right, and we want to make sure we're not cutting off anything else weird in the model, that way we can have nice clean pieces. Now, once we're happy with the clip, we're going to click on Add Connector. And in this case, we're going to make our connector square because if we left it at 3 millimeters, you can see how tiny it would be. So we're going to make it 20 by 20 millimeters. So about 1 inch by 1 inch, a little smaller than 1 inch. And this will give us enough to connect the pieces. Now you can see the leg here has a connector where the model has the hole in it. Now we're just going to perform the cut and it will separate the two pieces. Now you can see our model has shifted over. As you can see, we're going to add another build plate and we're going to start slicing off other pieces of the model. Now each time we slice off a piece, we're going to add another build plate and get everything on separate build plates. And this is pretty much just rinse and repeat until we've sliced the model completely into pieces that will fit on the bed of our X1 carbon. And if you want to see the full build of this halfling, make sure you follow for an upcoming video on it. As you can see, we have everything sliced into pieces. We wound up with 11 build plates, but you can see there are some small parts where you could add them onto one build plate and print them at the same time. Supports the pin, make sure everything is still in scale, because it's pretty easy to wind up with a halfling that's missing a hand or part of a weapon. Not that I've done that.